people have come up to me saying, I have bad news and I have good news. Well, I think I can say that this morning. Yes, this morning I just awake, and I just get up from my nap. I haven't even had my coffee yet. But I was, I guess you could say, I was inspired by the incident, the things that happened within the last 48 hours. This is the good news. And this is my second video in video within a 12-hour period. Usually it takes me a whole day to figure out what I can do on my YouTube station, but it only takes maybe 10 hours, and now I'm doing another video. But I got good news. I have come up with the dynamics. I have discovered the dynamics that would coincide with my formula. That formula, how to save humanity, considering the fact that we are on the verge of nuclear war. I have the formula. I'm sorry. I have the dynamics. I did a previous video, which I'm sure if you're following me, you've already seen that video. This is, I guess you could say, part 2 of that video, which I just did within the last 12 hours. I know in the book of Revelations, it says something about 144,000. Now, I haven't read the book, anything. I haven't read anything in Revelations lately, but this is only from memory. But I know there's a number. It says that number is 144,000. And if you have been following me, you can recall that I was trying to develop a formula that would increase that number by 1 million. In other words, if you go to the book of Revelations, there's a number about it. You have to do your own research. Go to the book of Revelations. There's a number. It says something about 144,000. And as I interpret that as been those who will survive the Big Bang, the big Holocaust that's coming. In my formula, I increased that from 144,000 to 1,144,000. Because we know the bomb is coming. We know that there is some man, like there was an Adolf Hitler. There is some man, and there is some nation. Someone is going to push that button, and the war has begun. Okay. Here's the plan. And I have before, remember, I said that I wanted to detect a formula that would be in response to E equal MC squared, which I contended that the formula E equal MC squared was actually the beginning of the nuclear age. It was the beginning of the bombs of mass destruction, where you can, one bomb, right now, there are nations that have destroy an entire nation. For instance, the bombs that the nuclear power, that the bombs that exist today, one of those bombs could destroy the whole country of Kenya. Plus, one bomb could destroy the whole country of Kenya. Plus, let's say that a bomb was dropped. One of those bombs was dropped in Nairobi. The whole country of Kenya is wiped out. Plus, it still has enough power to make it to Somalia and Tanzania. And still, that bomb is killing all these people. One nuclear bomb can destroy one African nation. One. That's a reality. So, I have the formula. If you have been following me since I began my broadcast, I started broadcasting about a year and a half, a little bit over a year ago, but I started in the U.S. I started broadcasting in Boston, Massachusetts, and Providence, Rhode Island. And I indicated to my audience when I began my broadcast that I was working on a formula. I was working on a formula to preserve humanity in lieu of the nuclear blast. I have good news. We have the formula. I have the formula to save humanity. I have it. I gave a just before the video just prior to this one, I indicated to my listeners that I have played and I have isolated the formula that counteracts E equals C squared.
Has published close to 200 books on the Amazon Kindle publishing platform.
How do we deal with
He is the innovator/contributor to his encyclopedic website, which is readily available. The name of his website is MUSAU MattmeachamJR, has taught and lectured at several major universities in the USA. His universities include MIT in Cambridge, Massachusetts, Wayne State University in Detroit, Michigan, and the University of Southern California, USC. In Los Angeles, California, he has studied abroad to two major African universities, which were the University of Ibadan in Angola, Nigeria, and Kenyatta University in Nairobi, Kenya, where he also lectured.
Dominated, I guess, probably by Western powers. The problem with those guys
in drama and film technology, MUSAU MattmeachamJR has worked in the professional theater at the Trinity Theater in Providence, Rhode Island.
These guys are sodomites. They're thinking with their asses instead of thinking with their heads.
His work on the professional theatrical performance at Brown University, where he was one of the co-founders of the theatrical rights division, which was established at Brown University. He also worked at the Allied Theater. the Houston Post newspaper in Texas, Timeline Post in Long Beach, California, a New York Times affiliate in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Jobs with IBM, the nuclear department, Boston Edison, and the business department at Detroit Edison, MUSAU Consulting, International Rwanda, the target audiences for MUSAU Consulting, International Apprentice, African fictional writers, the medium performing artists, which include dramatists and musicians, for the live stage and apprentice film producers who want their films produced, and African film producers with 5 to 500 employees who want to improve. Techniques and methodologies and explore international possibilities.
What does that mean when they say, oh, he's coming out? It means that this man receives a penis in his ass. What does coming out mean? That's what it means. He's coming out. I have the dynamics of the formula to save humanity. Now, I will deal with the dynamics of the formula, and I will experiment with the equation. You know, after Einstein had done his study, he came up with E equal mc squared. But if we can investigate E equal mc squared,
Africa to unite with contemporary media proponents. During this process of mutual interaction, the gateway for high employment for all geographical sectors become viable consulting/merchandising is an evolving industry in response to this climate. MUSAU Corner Consulting International will offer other exciting services which will complement this business effort.
E equal mc squared is just a summary of the real thing.
Provide quality services and products to our clients that will help their companies prosper and grow.
Discover.
Principal
The
members.
formula.
1. MUSAU MattmeachamJR Muhammad 2. Beatrice Karita 3. Jane Murawa.
What I'll do now, I'll discuss the dynamics of it.
Legal structure. MUSAU Corner Consulting International Corporation is a consulting company to be incorporated in the country of Rwanda.
Predictions and how do we deal with certain reactions. Okay, let's talk about modern day, what's going on right now.
Generally, larger consulting firms work with international corporations, while smaller consulting firms work with both large corporations and smaller organizations.
In front of all of
Consulting
us.
firms,
And because the Western powers have power over the media, it's
JR,
a war
by books,
between
by
Russia
MUSAU MattmeachamJR
and
MUSAU MattmeachamJR.org/writer by eBooks, by MUSAU MattmeachamJR =MC². Infinitive
Russia
is
is
relative.
kicking the Ukraine's asses.
There are
Russia
several volumes.
is one of the most powerful
Only
countries in
99
the world,
cents, only
and it's
99
fighting
cents
a country
eBooks
called
by MUSAU
Ukraine, which is
MattmeachamJR
a colony of Russia.
Infinitive is relative.
The Ukrainians will be defeated,
MUSAU
and the Russians will defeat them.
Junior Muhammad, founder Bachelor of Arts degree, B.A. Tufts University,
US
1972, Field of Study Drama / Philosophy Master of Arts degree, M.A. Kenyatta University 2019, Field of Study Theater Arts and Film Technology.
We say
He is a writer/publisher who has published close to 200 books on the Amazon Kindle publishing platform.
have the power.
He is the innovator/contributor to his encyclopedic website, which is readily available. The name of this website is MUSAU Corner. MUSAU MattmeachamJR has taught or lectured at several major universities in the USA. These universities include MIT in Cambridge, Massachusetts, Wayne State University in Detroit, Michigan, and the University of Southern California, USC. In Los Angeles, California, he has studied abroad at two major African universities, which were the University of Ibadan. in Ibadan, Nigeria, and Kenyatta University in Nairobi, Kenya, where he also lectured.
The Western powers decided to enter a war with Russia. Okay, the U.S. goes in and its allies. I doubt if that will happen, but let's say if it does happen, the U.S. and its allies go and join back, and they join, and now we got Russia and the U.S., or Russia and the West, fighting a war. Both of these are nuclear powers. No, Russia's already said, they've already made the threat. We will use the nuclear bomb. Well, the U.S. has already used the nuclear bomb, so we know that the U.S. will also use the nuclear bomb. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, Russia shoots a nuclear bomb to U.S. Boom. So the U.S. has to retaliate, right? And that means that when the U.S. retaliates, that means that we are involved in the nuclear war.
JR, iBooks by MUSAU MattmeachamJR, MUSAU MattmeachamJR or Tazine Writer by eBooks by MUSAU MattmeachamJR equal MC squared. Infinitive is relative.
That have nuclear
There are
bombs.
several volumes. Only 99 cents eBooks by MUSAU MattmeachamJR equal MC squared. Infinitive is relative.
It must be stipulated.
MUSAU MattmeachamJR Muhammad, founder Bachelor of Arts degree BA, Tufts University, Yitgao Tutyi, Field of Study Drama, Tazine Philosophy Master of Arts degree MA, Kenyatta University, Yiling Yitgao, Field of Study Theater Arts and Film Technology.
That means that
He is a writer, Tazine publisher, who has published close to 200
focus on
books
Russia.
on the Amazon Kindle publishing platform. He is the innovator, Tazine contributor to his encyclopedic website, which is readily available. The name of this website is MUSAU Corner. MUSAU MattmeachamJR has taught or lectured at several major universities in the USA. These universities include MIT in Cambridge, Massachusetts, Wayne State University in Detroit, Michigan, and the University of Southern California, USC, in Los Angeles, California. He has studied abroad at two major African universities, which were the University of Ibadan.
An atomic weapon becomes the victim of all of the other owners in the world who own nuclear weapons. So, if one country uses a nuclear weapon against the first country that uses a nuclear weapon against a foreign government, that means that all of the nuclear powers send nuclear weapons to the initiator. So, that's part of the formula. Can you see the logic in it? Can you see the logic in it? Instead of those bombs being shot in all areas of the earth,
Formula to say
the initiator, the first country that shoots the bomb.
So, even though I have times that was
Earth,
all
those countries who
he came up with a theory.
weapons.
And that theory has brought a great catastrophe on Earth.
Only the countries
Man can truly
independent
Smash writer by what I would like to do is
that means that
C squared.
you don't have nuclear weapons just being simple. You don't have nuclear bombs just being sent in all areas of the earth.
Only 99 cents, only 99 cents equals by MUSAU MattmeachamJR.
Okay, when
C
this is
squared.
close to 100 years ago,
Infinitive is relative.
when the U.S. dropped 2 atomic bombs on Japan over 100 years ago,
MUSAU MattmeachamJR founded Bachelor of Arts degree, Victor A. Tufts University,
you had fallout.
1972, Field of
Areas
Study
thousands of
Dropper,
miles from
/
Japan, where
Philosophy
bombs
Master of
dropped.
Arts
And even now, as they
degree,
experiment on
MA,
Earth with
Kenyatta
weapons, they're
University
dropping in areas
2019,
of
Field of
nuclear,
Study
where they
Theatre
might
Arts
still
and
killing
Field
people with
Technology.
nuclear bombs in their testing.
He is the writer
But when
Central.
they experiment with these bombs, it don't just take them. If they drop a bomb somewhere way out, somewhere in the earth, on the earth, I don't know, somewhere in Antarctica, somewhere in the South Pole, the North Pole, way out. Okay, we don't experience the fallout. So even now, they're doing nuclear testing, and we don't feel the impact of it because it's somewhere way out. So the nuclear weapon doesn't necessarily have to destroy the whole planet. Development was the development only isolated where those bombs fall. Then again, whoever sends a nuclear bomb to a foreign nation in Providence, you have committed a crime. That nation has committed a crime. And that crime is like the electric chair. The punishment for that crime is like the electric chair for that nation. In other words, if you, American, if you drop a nuclear bomb, if you send another nuclear bomb to a nation, that means that all of the nuclear powers will focus their weapons and fire those weapons on your nation. So the fallout is nice. The fallout is limited. It limits the fallout of the nuclear blast. This is MUSAU MattmeachamJR. Signing out.